Scrapbookers, so I'm breaking out my kit number 3, and I took inspiration from a page in Get It Scrapped Story Play by Jill Sprout, but in my page, you know, it ends up looking quite a bit different. The page that I was inspired by is her layout was Future So Bright, Gotta Wear Shades. My layout came out totally differently, and that's just fine. If you want to see the original layout, you can check that out over at Masterful Scrapbook Design. But if you want to make a page like this, what I would encourage you to do is to take some Instagram photos or something with your, you know, your pocket camera, whether that's a phone or just a little point and shoot. Take some pictures throughout the day and then hashtag it my new normal, like your new routine. So, you know, September usually means a new routine for us. And so this is all about my new normal. And today for me is September 3rd, 2014. You're going to see this video a little bit later. Okay, so fair warning on the video. In the middle I ramble quite a bit, and then a storm rolls in, and I show you that, plus my new hairdo. And I had a hard time with the stickers, but I think it came out okay. Okay, so go get your supplies and let's start scrapbooking. Okay. Let's go. Hey Scrapbookers, it's Katie Scott, and today I am going to be working with this. It is like a contact sheet or just a, you know, a screenshot of my Instagram feed, and I was inspired by a forum post by Debbie Hodge, and she so today is September. Oh, I think it's September 3rd. It's September 3rd, yes. Because it's my mom's birthday and I should know that. But, so she had this post up in the forum at Get It Scrapped about, you know, this was the first day of her new normal. And so she was like, what's your new normal? And so I was like, that would be a cool little like exercise to just take a day in the life kind of pictures. So I took pictures, you know, today of, now during the weekdays, I go and do in-school tutoring with my son. So I took a few pictures. I got my hair done, and my daughter got her new uniform. There it is, for school. So this is like the screenshot that I'm going to be working with, and I just printed that out on photo paper. I'll probably trim this up. Most likely I will. But I'm going to use as inspiration for the layout, and Story Play's up today. You'll be seeing this later, so you'll be like, yeah, I've already seen it. And if you, so the pages that I'm making this month are inspired by Get It Scrapped Story Play, and you can find that at getitscrapped.com. But today I'm going to be inspired by, as far as layout design, just the base of the page by Jill Sprout's page, and her page is called The Future So Bright I Gotta Wear Shades. So that's a cool title. So I am gonna, excuse me, trim this. Just using my guillotine cutter there. Let me get some better light on the issue. So I also posted over at the paper clipping forum. Somebody said they were looking for process videos, and I said, well, I'm up every day this month with them, but I'm not the typical process video maker. I just hit record and then I start talking with no particular plan. So today I have a little bit more of a plan than usual. I'm going to break out the kit number 3, and so I've made 3 kits for September, and they're all inspired by Story Play. This one is inspired by Story Play as a whole. So what I have on my desk already and what I've been working with is kit number 1, and I'm just about, you know, I've still got some papers, like I've got these papers still. I've got the embellishments just in a tray right here, and let me show you what else I have. And then I have a whole bunch of letter stickers just right here. And most, it's not as many letter stickers as you might think, but there's just like several sheets of each kind. So let's break this out. And so what we're going to be doing is, this is really yellow, yellow, yellow. And so I put a bunch of yellow paper in this kit, so hopefully I will be able to duplicate her kit. It's been a little while since I looked, so I put this kit together, so I almost forgot what's in it. So these, the yellow will work there, the status update, you know. And I'm gonna need a hashtag, and I like the little chair. These are, I think I'm gonna use some stickers on this page. So, yeah, to do together, I think I'm gonna use the yellow stickers out of this page. These moments, this is gonna work perfect. So sometimes it's fun to, you know, something that you see online. If you like hang out in the scrapbooking forums online at all, what you might want to kind of think of is sometimes you know, somebody will tell a story and then you'll be like, oh, I want to tell my story about that same kind of thing. And think about that in terms of then using that as a prompt to make a page. Because a lot of times I find like, oh, we're sharing all this stuff online, but in these forums, and that's fun. It's good to share, and I definitely enjoy that. But maybe it's good to also, like, you know, put it down on paper. So when the forum goes away, and you know, they all will eventually. So I'm thinking about this as a background. Now her layout, yeah, it has, okay, it's not all like this. And I probably should trim this a little, except I really like that it has the date. And so one of the things I was really going to be trying to do is be more like, you know, Celeste Smith, because she's awesome. But I'm thinking, so let me see. So she does these little tiny, when she layers, she doesn't like go like this, you know. Her like layers are very subtle. She wouldn't use that atrocious color. She would do something like this. Like her layer would be like, oh, so tiny, you know. Whereas I'm always tempted to like put more. Less in layers works better. So I'm going to be practicing. Okay, so I kind of like the gray as a little layer. But I think I want to use this this here as the base page. So let's just go with that. I'm a fan of, if you think you might do it, do it. And you don't have to think about it anymore. So I think my title, and this is where I'm going to sort of deviate from what Jill has done. She just has like one picture and then all these different layers, and then she's done like interesting things with little pictograms. And if you look and get it scrapped, you can really see, you know, they're doing like very clever things. I'm not going to be as clever. I think that's my husband. I'll be right back. Are you there? Okay. Yeah, that was my husband. I forgot to tell him no after school sports today, so he went to go pick up one of them, and they weren't there. Whoops. Oopsies. That's my fault. Sorry, honey. All right, so let's do some layering. Her layout was really monochromatically yellow. I'm not sure I want to do that, but I do want to practice Celeste's concept of the layers should be tiny, not all big. And so we're just going to do some very tiny little layers underneath, okay? Yes. I don't think I'm going to use that though. I'm just going to use this. So let's start with the little teensy weensy layers. That's what we're going to be up to. Got my hair done today. I was going to cut it into a long bob, like sort of like Taylor Swift's new haircut. And then my hairdresser talked me out of it. She's like, well, my husband was like, I don't think I'm going to like that. And then my daughter was like, I don't think I'm going to like that. I shouldn't have told them before I left. I should have just done it. And then my hairdresser was like, I don't think you're going to like that. So she just cut it a little bit. It's a lot shorter than it was, but it's not super short. Okay, so there's a little bit, and I liked that gray, so let's just do a little tiny bit of the gray. Okay, I think it's going to be like a gray and yellow and maybe a little bit of black on this layout. So let's see what we think. So, usually, people that say less is more. I'm usually like more is more. Or especially if I like something, then I want to like do it a lot, or yeah, I'll fall in love with something. Like just watch me on Pinterest, or don't watch me on Pinterest anymore because I'm not really on there, but I used to be. I used to be like all about it. Okay, I think I like the yellow and then the gray instead of the gray and then the yellow. Let's do that. But I think with this layering, and I am definitely not an expert layerer like Celeste, she really has it down. And she's, she's got digital, so I'm gonna say she's got an advantage there. Yeah, I should stop complaining about that and just go digital if I'm gonna go digital, or stop talking about it. But I like their, okay, so why I would want to go digital. I think they can make, I think you can make pages faster. I think there's less of a mess. It's all on the computer. I think that it's probably cheaper in terms of supplies. And I also think that, oh, my dog is even bored with that conversation. My dog just went, like, really? We don't care. But I also think you can, yeah, I don't know. But then I like the paper. I do. I dig it. But I do think there's a lot of benefits to digital scrapbooking. And so at Get It Scrapped, like the layouts that you're going to see over there in the classes and in the forums are a mix. So and sometimes you won't even really be able to tell. And it doesn't really matter because the classes aren't about how to digital scrapbook. They're about how to make fantastic, meaningful scrapbook pages. So that's what you're learning over there. Okay. What was I talking about before? I had something, I don't remember. My husband's like, now I'm all the way down here. And I was frantic because I couldn't find the child. And it's like, oh, sorry. I should have told him. I thought it was on the calendar, but he's not gonna think that's sufficient. He's gonna think, you should have told me, because I'm in charge of. So my new normal, one of my new normals is, I'm really, last year we did alternating weeks of who drove the kids to school. And this week, this year, I've completely taken over that duty. And I'm also in school tutoring my son. So I'm just a lot more involved in the whole school process, so I can understand why he's a little annoyed with me. Sorry, honey. I don't have any excuse except I was just running around today doing all sorts of things, like getting my hair done. I don't think that's probably a good excuse, though. Well, and I have an excuse why I didn't work today, because they're redoing all the lights in my office. So getting like the LED lights, which are cooler and more energy efficient and everything else. So he's like, you should have told me. Oh, well. Sorry, honey. Sorry, honey. Okay. So my title, I think, is going to go down where should my title go? Maybe, okay, I'm not laying that down too solid, but I think I like it about there. So it's either going to go up here, or I thought it could go like hashtag my new normal, you know? And I think I know already, I want to use this sparkly font. Hopefully they will have, yes, a hashtag. I think that should be a rule. Okay, so do we want it like this? No. We want it, maybe I should cram it down here a little bit more, and then I don't think I want that. I'm just thinking about title placement. So if this blue is a little stronger, I think I can make it stronger. I think I know how. Okay, so let's make it down there. I like when my, the title has really good contrast from the background. So because this is over a busy background, I want it to be like real obvious. I want you to be able to see those letter stickers real obvious over the all the stuff in the back of it. So I'm gonna get out my Copic marker, and then I can just make this more like that Facebook blue color, you know. That's going to stand out better. And I can just do that while it's on the page. And that's going to be fun. So let's get that going. So the title is going to be My New Normal. Hashtag My New Normal. Let's see. So I watched the Duggars last night, like the first show of the new season. And wouldn't you know, they renovated this old like house, this mansion that, it wasn't an old house, it looked like a new house that maybe was never finished, or somebody went bankrupt. And they showed a couple of years ago the kids were fixing up the house, and I remember one of them saying like, I would never want to live here, but they fixed, you know, it's been 2 years and they fixed it all up, and it's a mansion. And so that's the dad like said to the one that got married, you know, you and your husband can live here until I sell the house, which I wonder how long that's going to be. But I thought that was really nice. But then you see like the oldest one who had to live in this teensy little house, and they're all saying, well, it's not, you know, it's fair because we didn't have that house, you know, way back then. But you could probably tell, like, the subtext is, he's like, well, that's, you know, a lot nicer than what I got. But you know what? I think that Jill Duggar probably, yeah, that's the one that's getting married. I think she probably stuck around a lot longer and helped out with the little ones a lot. And so maybe she deserves it. Maybe she deserves a nice big house. Yeah, I got a chance to look at all the gossip magazines at the hairdresser today too. And I don't buy those. And by gossip magazines, I just mean People magazine. But I got to look at that today. And they had like big spreads on Robin Williams. That breaks my heart. So my new, and I'm going to smush them all together because that's how we see them online. My new normal. But they had a big article about how Jill Duggar, you know, saved her first kiss for her wedding day and basically like got pregnant that night. I thought, wow, that's a big life-changing day. Get married, you know. I guess she didn't get pregnant that night, but pretty close to it, something like that. Pretty life-changing couple of weeks, huh? My new normal. So she could do a page like my new normal is, I have a new husband, I have my big old mansion to live in, and a baby on the way. She should, I think she scrapbooks actually. Sometimes you see them go into like Michael's and stuff like that on the store, on the show. Yeah, I'm addicted to the Duggars. I think I talked about that yesterday. And I have a lot of respect for them, even though I don't agree with the way they do everything. But I don't agree with the way anybody does everything. So, there you go. This is going to be my new normal. Everybody's normal is different. And everybody's normal is always changing. So, I listened to the Paper Clipping Roundtable today. And Sue Althouse and Marcia Fortunato, both who are on the Get It Scratch creative team, were on it. Oh, I have to let my doggy out. My new normal. Maybe I'll put 2014. Because I kind of want this to go a little bit. I don't need it to go a little bit. I do want to put 2014. I'm going to pause for just a second and I'll be right back. I think my dog wants out. Yeah, I was just looking at that Jill Sprout layout again, and this is like, so I haven't really followed her layout much, except that I've used yellow, and the photo, like the whole band of things are going on here. Her layout is super different than this, so you should go check it out at Masterful Scrapbook Design, because it's really cool. And the way she's done the, like the title, The Future So Bright, Gotta Wear Shades, like she's done like little pictures, so it's not written out, like it's all in icons and you've got to kind of figure it out, you know? It's clever. It's super clever. This is going to be less clever, but it's still going to be good. Okay, so this is my new normal. Oh, here's where the date's going to go. Right here. I need a little font. Okay, this is my go-to little font lately. It's Jenny Bolin Studio, and it is called Gray Skinny Alphas, and I love it. So this is going to be 9:3. So I've gotten a bunch of videos in the can, so, and like blog posts up, so that they just kind of go, well, the blog posts go automatically, and then I just go into YouTube and put the video live on the day. So you'll see this like, I don't know, a week or so after. But today, for me, this is today. So I'm scrapbooking today. And I think that's fun to do every once in a while. You know, just print up a bunch of pictures. You know, take a bunch of pictures with your iPhone and then, you know, just print them up on your home printer and just do, you know, because a lot of times, like, especially lately, I've been doing a lot of family history scrapbooking, and I don't want to miss, so there's that, I don't want to miss, you know, what's going on right now, so it's, you know, it's good to mix it up. Okay, so back to the Paper Clipping Roundtable. It was all about, you know, empty nester scrapbooking. It was a really good show. If you didn't listen to it, go listen to it. And then I left a comment with links to 2 videos that if you haven't seen, you should see them. One of them is Kelly Corrigan, and it's called The Transcendence, like the power and strength of women or something like that. And then the other one is called, it's Katrina Kennison, and it's called The Gift of an Ordinary Day. And they came out like 4 or 5 years ago, about the same time. So I kind of like had them mixed up in my head. Let's just see if does this help any. See, the key is tinsy, tinsy, tinsy. It's a little weird because we have those strips. I think Celeste Smith would say no to this, but I don't think she would say it mean like that, but I don't think she would probably do the stripes and the stripes. I don't know. I think she likes to play with pattern a little more. She's better at this than me. But I'm going to do this anyways, just because I'm trying to do all of those little layers that are like a 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch, like very tiny layers. Yeah, so those are 2 videos that you should watch. But I thought it was fun to hear about scrapbookers whose kids have, you know, grown up, and I think it was Sue. No, it was Marcia. I think it was Marcia saying that like one of her boys brought his girlfriend home, like a serious girlfriend, and one of the things for the weekend, is like somebody that I think he ended up marrying or is gonna marry or something like that. But he showed her his scrapbooks, like they spent some time. So I'm not gonna be able to get that down here. Oh, I forgot to. See, I'm scatterbrained today. I should just write that down. But that's, yeah, I feel bad that he went all the way down there. Oh well. What can you do? I forgot to color these in. Let's do that now. Whoops. I'm not gonna use this one. But she was saying like how her son was showing his girlfriend like all of the scrapbooks to kind of show her like what his life was like before they met, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. It's like, yeah, I hope that happens at my house someday. I'm gonna do kind of a darker at the bottom thing. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna do the whole letters look good. But you really can do that whole ombre effect if you want to. It's fun, but I think I just I want the whole letters to be my new. I know, I feel like all of those really blend together quite a bit. And maybe I should have, maybe I'm gonna go over the new and the hashtag with maybe just a different color. I don't know what. Oh, there I just heard him come in. I gotta go stick a chicken pot pie in the oven. I mean, yeah. He's like, well, I hope you have dinner on the table. I hope you have dinner ready when I get home. I'm like, I'm just gonna heat up the chicken pot pie from last night, but I'll see what I can do. Yeah. Hashtag housewife fail. Yeah. Oopsies. Okay, let's just see if we can make. Oh, that doesn't look good, does it? Well, it's weird. Yeah. Does that help? I don't think it did. At all. I really liked the blue much better. I shouldn't have done that. Whoops. Okay. But I think I will. I'm going to, I think new would look good in gray. I don't know how I could get the new. I have a gray Sharpie, but I don't know if it's going to work on this. So when you don't, well, this isn't a Sharpie. A photo marker. I think I also have a Sharpie. Let's do a little test. So when you're not sure, you should do a little test. There we go. We'll just take out the little sticker sheet, and if I have a Z or an X is a good. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. Let's just try going over one of the letters, because I could switch out the letters with a different color. I don't think that's making much of a difference. We'll leave it like this. It's good. It's good, it's good, it's good. Okay, so I am going to go do my housewifey duties. And I'll be back. It was so funny, my son's like, Arnold Schwarzenegger makes really good action movies. I'm like, I know. I think he just discovered all the movies from like the 80s, Oh, this would be cute. If I could put that little pencil on there somehow. We'll see. I gotta go. Okay, gotta go make everybody happy. Okay, I'll be back. Hey scrapbookers, I'm back. And so I had dinner and visited with the family, and now it's time for the late afternoon storm, and I ran out of steam. Can't imagine why. I guess getting used to the new routine. Just fixing the light there. Yeah, we kind of need the light. Hold on, I have like a little umbrella attachment that makes the light all nice and then not so much in my face. So, you can just look at my layout for a minute while I figure out where I put this get my light set up so it's not kind of shining in my eyes, but it's, yeah, diffusing all over the room. So, yeah, there's a lightning storm coming in. I hope we're going to be okay. I think we will be. So everybody's happy now. Everybody's fed and happy. And this wasn't in the kit, but I did. Well, it's my mom's birthday today, and over the weekend we celebrated her birthday over Labor Day. And so I went and bought her some things. And while I was at TJ Maxx, I couldn't help it. This was $1.99 at TJ Maxx, so it's cute, right? And did you see there's hashtags in there? So let's just pull those out onto this page and incorporate them. It's cute. So I'm just going to pull a little, I think the colors will work. And then let me just look at the cut apart sheet for a second. It says live in the moment, details, happy days are here. Okay, I'm not going to use those, but I like the idea of just using this one. Just a little, remember, you're just going to do, I'm going to cut this probably bigger than I'm actually going to use it. Okay. So I'm thinking like a little bit up here, or maybe a little bit on both. I don't know. So I was looking for some, well, after dinner, I had oh, I can't put that under there. Well, that's going to create a little challenge, isn't it? That's okay. Let's see. Because that yellow piece was a sticker. But like going in with we don't have to have everything showing. It's kind of like learning how to do makeup, remember? Like, sometimes subtle is better. It takes us a while to learn that. What was I saying? I don't even know. So I listened to this, okay, off topic. I listened to this genealogy. I guess it was a YouTube video, but it was really more like a podcast format because it was just like the guy in headphones and then some lady in headphones. And so this woman from Australia started to interview this man who's into genealogy from New England, and she asked him one question, and he talked for seriously, like me, 90 minutes, and then he was like, "What's the question again?" and he's like, "I guess I just kind of ran with that." And she's like, "Yeah, I didn't know what to do because yeah, I think she was just like a beginner kind of a podcaster, and so, or whatever she's doing, I don't really know. But she was like, I didn't really know how to shut you up." It just kept going. Yeah, maybe that's a regional thing, huh? Maybe I got that from New England. Okay, here's a little thing that says status. I think that's really cute. And I don't know. I'm kind of thinking right here. I don't know. Is it too weird? I don't. So then when I when I print photos at home and then I put them, I can talk. See, I really need coffee. I really do. Want to see my cool coffee mug? Here's my cool coffee mug. It's not very full. It's huge though. It's has udders on the bottom. And I showed my father-in-law, and he has Alzheimer's, and these used to have little rubber things underneath them, and he touched them, and it was warm. And then he said he described what he thought exactly they felt like. It was hilarious. I'm not going to repeat it. It was so funny that I'll never forget it. He's very candid now. It's fun. All right, let's put some more stickers on this layout. And I'm thinking too, it will be, you know, because I hate white space. Can't stand it. I think it might be fun to, in this space and this space, write in either pencil, like something that's not going to overwhelm, but like the things that are kind of going on right now. And I also thought it would be cute to have little brads in between, or, you know, it would be so cute, little tiny hashtags. That would be very cute. How would I do that? Let's see. Let's look in my small letter drawer. The magic small letter drawer. Yeah, I definitely need more coffee. I don't think this has hashtags. What a tragedy. That really should, because those would have been really cute. So I'm looking for something with a lot of hashtags. I don't think I'm going to find anything, honestly. This doesn't even have hashtags. That should be illegal in scrapbooking these days. I think everything should have a hashtag. Because I know it's going to, you know, it's a trend that's, it's not going to, I would assume, it's very temporary. It's a trend. It's something that lasts for a short time. We were doing definitions. I was doing definitions with my son about something and trying to explain when something is, I guess I was trying to explain trend, but actually I think we were trying to explain something else. Oh, you know what would work for a lot of something and that I'd never use, and I really should, is stamps. Stamps could work. Let me see if I have one. Yeah, part of what I need to do, I have these stamps. I don't think those are going to work. I need to get rid of some stuff. And so, like, pare down, and that needs to happen. I need to figure out when my scrapbooking store is going to have its yard sale, and then I need to purge. And I know I buy new stuff, but it is a cycle. And I usually buy stuff on sale, so I don't feel too bad about turning it around. Usually I just give it away. So that should have a hashtag. It doesn't. Darn it. I have a bunch of stamps, but they're downstairs. Oh, so I was going to tell you, I was looking for these other old photos and didn't find them, but I found this like bin of things that I had got, like all of my memorabilia from grade school, and I have to make a video to show you because I was seriously, I've been scrapbooking forever. Yeah, I'll show you all of my old All About Me mini books that I made in 1977 because I made them. I made more than one. It was something that I did. Okay, darn it. I don't have anything to make a hashtag with. So far nothing's happened in 8 minutes. Sorry for wasting your time. Yeah, I need more coffee, I think. More coffee will help. I got nothing, people. Okay, so let's keep going. So this is going to be, I'm just wondering, should I do something in these spaces or leave them as white space? Yeah, you're answering me. Just leave a little white space, Katie. Why don't you try that? Okay, I will. I'll try that. Okay. But I am thinking, like, let's do 3 stickers. So how about here, here, and here? Right? So we're doing like a visual triangle. I like this idea of awesome things will happen because I'm hopeful about this new year. But that should really go like tucked under something that way, and I don't think that's going to work. Wow. I'll just cry a little about that. How about this one? I already pulled this one up and put it back down and kind of messed it up in the meantime. So this would be kind of funny, like, noted. How about no? But I think I've wrecked the stickiness of that sticker, so I'm going to put actually some tape on the back of it and then put it back onto the Highline sheet. I thought I was going to love Highline so much, but I didn't really use it. Does that ever happen to you? You kind of, Okay, so this one says, just part of the routine. I like that. Maybe I can just do a whole clustery thing up here. You ever like look at some people's scrapbook pages and you're like, oh, that's so, yes, that's so good. And then some people make it look really easy, and then you try to, you know, be so clever and you think, maybe I don't have the hang of this. Okay, so this is just part of the routine. I could put that right there. That's kind of cute. And then I kind of, let's see. I'm kind of having a little, I don't feel like that's static. Like, I like the idea of it, but I don't think it's really working. And I do like this here. Kind of pointing at me, and I'm showing off my locker organizing skills. So I'm just laying that down just, you know, ever so slightly. Oh, it's really dark on this side of the layout now. Let me turn on another light. How about that? Better, right? Is that better? I know you can't answer. It seems better. Okay, so there's maybe the status thing goes over here. Wah, wah. But that's not yellow. You kind of need something yellow up there if we're going to do that. And then I liked this heart. Which I'm not doing a very good job of. Like, now I have a visual triangle of stickers, but not colors, and so I don't really think this is working. So I'm not doing the pick it and stick it right now because I'm really not sure that's. And I also feel like if this is going to be under that, it needs to be straight under it, which it isn't. So that's not working. Let's put this back on the little sticker sheet. This little sticker sheet, though, is so cute. Oh no. Oh, okay, that's staying. So you get no, okay, I really don't think I like this status thing here because I feel like it's very yellow, but I did like putting something there, and now I've kind of wrecked the picture a little bit. So let's try to find two more things that are kind of gray, because I think that's not going to overwhelm, but it's going to, I think I want a visual triangle, or at least a diagonal. I might not do, okay, oh, this is good. Remember these moments. And that's in gray, so that could work. I feel it might be too long. This was a blank day. That's going to be, I need to cut it down if it's going to go there. I don't think it's going to go there. It's cute, but it's okay right now. But it has like a little needle that doesn't seem like it goes today. That could possibly work. Let's just play around with that for a second. I think some people like, I think Shamel does a thing where she doesn't, like she maybe cuts the sticker with the backing off. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay, can you do it up here? No. I don't think I like the idea of this here, but I don't think it actually works very well right there. So let's keep looking. See, I was feeling, before dinner I felt all on top of things, and now I think I would just like to go watch TV. Oh, it's so pretty out there. I have to show you it. Oh, there's a little thing that says love this. That could work. I don't know where. Blah. Alright, I'm going to stop for a minute and I'm just going to show you out my window. You're going to be amazed. Hold on. Okay, you can see me, right? All my wrinkles. And my new hair. Oh, I got to cut like this short. Okay, I know you can't see. I think I'm going to turn you around. And I have a zit. You don't care. I'm going to stop. Okay, can you hear the lightning? This is right now, okay? So in Florida, in the summer or the late summer, this is what we're in for, is like these daily rainstorms and thunderstorms. See that? Yeah. It's ominous. Look at over there above those palm trees. Scary. Oh, look over here. Hold on. Check. See that? Okay. See this here? It's like the edge of the storm. It's like the most... See, because it's kind of like nice over that way. Check it out. So there's, you know, clear skies over here, and then... Oh, very ominous. That's where you get killed if you're in Florida. You don't want to stand like on the edge of where those clouds are, because that's where the lightning strikes. That's why golfers will die, because it's still nice out, but there you go. That's why I get a lot of scrapbooking done in August and September, because it's either like 100 degrees or it's storming. So there you go. Okay, so I don't always make an appearance during these, but I thought the storm is really blowing in. Plus, I just got my hair done today, so I wanted to show you, because I was going to get the long bob, which, like Taylor Swift, but my hairdresser said, no, don't do that. My son, everybody in my family said no, because I still like to do a ponytail, so it's a little bit, it's just like, it's got movement again. It's good, it's cute. And I scheduled 2 more appointments before Christmas, because I'm one who will like go 6 months or a year and my hair will be a mess, and then I'll think, oh, I can just always go to the hairdresser. It doesn't come up on my radar, but I wanted to show you, look outside. Check it out. It's like the storm is a brewing. And so that's why I really get like a lot more done in September and August in Florida, because it's just like, like the birds are all running for cover. Sometimes you see a boat going by like really fast, because it's not good to be out there. So that's why we were talking about Calvin Ball at Get It Scrapped, and I didn't do so well because it's in March. March is lovely here. Right now, not so much. So I should put that down on the page too. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I think I'm a little refreshed now. And I cheated a little on the kit thingy. And I think that's fine. So if you can mainly stay with your kit, do it. But if you feel like you're just kind of floundering, maybe bring in some new things. And then put them back, but I did bring in a few new. So I looked in, I have this bin next to my desk, and it's full of pattern papers. It's like my big mega kit. The stuff I just go to and it's right there. But I have one little section of it that I don't probably use enough. And so I kind of consider it like my sticker sheets. Yeah, that's what it is. And so I'm looking at this, and I'm trying to get something over here. And I feel like this status is too yellow. I like it, but it's too yellow. And then a lot of the other things are just, they kind of seem, I don't mind the alarm clock actually, but they seem kind of big for the page. I kind of like the alarm clock. Remember I wanted to put some of thing down here, but I wanted it to be like zzz. Yeah, right. I don't want it to touch that. You like that? I don't really like that either. It looks stupid, doesn't it? Okay, let's not do that. But even though I really like all the sticker options here, and I would say you should just stick to that, you know, pick it and stick it. But I just don't, I don't know. Here's what I did today. Like, that's kind of good actually. Let's see if we can like get that kind of under here somehow. I don't feel like I planned this out very well. Somebody's gonna log in and go, you know, you could just plan things out and then stick it down. And I know, I could do that. I'm not going to though. Because you know me, I don't want to do that. Okay, so, okay, I like the idea of what I did today. And it could go over one of these things, although I like this. It's actually the little advertisement for, what do you call it? Get it scrapped. Yeah, I think I need more coffee for sure. Or I could put this kind of here, where I messed the page up a little bit. But I would also be, yeah, it's raining now. Like there's the rain is coming in horizontally and it's hitting those doors where I was just like, it probably won't last long, but that's Florida in the summer. It could go all the way up here. I think I actually kind of like that way up there a little better. So let's just, and then I would kind of cut it off. So that's a possible. So it would be dun dun dun. It's gonna be my. You like how I did that? Bow, bow, bow. So I could put the status back there. I don't think the status really works though. So I think that it's okay to pull out some other things and just see. So I've got this little, and also these are different different sizes, and so I think that maybe let's just do like a little, so this is Monday through Friday, because this is really like the new, you know, the new school routine. And let's just play with this. So I'm not really going to use the rest of that one. These are the days. That's kind of cute. But I feel like I have, you know how lately, if you've been watching, I like to do like 3 places for words. So those are, I think I'm kind of considering that there. Today, there's a little thing called today. But I kind of put the today already. I've got this week. That could possibly work. Like this week, Monday through Friday. Maybe I'll just have like a little line of these things. I hope that works because because when I stick these down here, they don't really come up very well. Okay, I like the idea of a pencil because I think I'm going to use a pencil to do some journaling, and I'm not exactly sure where it's going to go. It could go, yeah, this is where like Celeste would be like, don't do that. She would never say that, but I don't think she would ever put that pencil there. I kind of like this here because we use pencils. Like I always want to use a pen, and my son is pretty committed to the pencils, so I know it doesn't look good, but it's that's part of my new normal. It is. Okay, let's see if we can do another pencil down here. So we kind of did that like this. Yeah, it's it's pick it and stick it even if you don't want to with this stuff, because it is very that's just very sticky. So next up, let's see. Yeah, it is storming outside. Scary. There's some thumbtacks here, and I like the idea of using thumbtacks. I'm not really sure where I would put them. I think the green pencil is a little nuts, but it's not that nuts. So I'm thinking too, maybe I could make some kind of little bannery thing up here. And now if I do this, I kind of feel like I'm losing that opportunity to do much in the way of journaling up here, but maybe that's okay. Maybe I'll just squish it down here underneath the title and leave a tiny bit of white space. Where's my scissors? Here they are. Okay. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, don't do that. Did we do that? You're just like, why did I do that? Yeah, so I put a little message on the paper clipping roundtable forum and said, I'm making videos every day this month, but they're not very good. And they're not rehearsed. And some are better than others. Wow. Okay, we need to straighten that up, but I think I do like that a little better that way. Let's see if we can get like just a little repetition going with these things. Switch that under a little bit more. Okay, just subtle. Okay, this looks like, I miss Chris. Is that show Project Runway still on, I wonder? Remember Christian Siriano, and he would like call everything a hot mess? I miss that. That was fun. Okay, this is a hot mess. So I really want to trim this and get it straight. Let's hope I do it. Ugh. All right, that's not so bad. I think I want the banners to go all under it, and then I'll scooch it over. So let's do some more of those banners. Probably not the red one though. There's a red one there. I don't think that's gonna help any. Oh, there's some green. That will, remember this crazy looking green? Let's do a little overlapping. So yeah, I started telling you about how I was looking through my old scrapbooks and stuff, and I used to make all these like all about me books. I really did. Such a nerd. Okay, I need another little banner or a ticket. A ticket could work, because the lunch tickets are always an issue. I forgot to give him his lunch ticket this morning. Let's just put a ticket there. No, we don't want that. Do we want that? We want it somewhere, the ticket, but not there probably. Let's just do one more little, maybe this. Okay. I keep trying to tell you something and then I keep interrupting myself. That's a problem, right? When you interrupt yourself. I don't mind interrupting people. They don't bother me. Because I'm an offender, I know it. So I'm going to put this one going underneath. Not going like that. Anyways, I found all these old, Like I found my old Girl Scout badges. That was so cool. And then I found, you know, a bunch of my old report cards from grade school, and you know, my old routine from when I was in elementary school. It was interesting. It was cool to see. I wish I didn't do this. This is a mess. Okay, so I'm pulling up this little thing that says this week, and I'm going to put the ticket there over it. Because we had a ticket issue today. Seriously. It wasn't the first time. Oh, I instantly don't like that. Okay. Let's just put that over and then stop worrying about it. I forgot what okay, so pink, there's a little pink here, there's a little pink here, I need a little pink up here. Oh, maybe this thing could go up there. Because there's pink here and there, like the hot pink color. I mean, there's not a ton of it, but there's enough that it needs to be repeated a little bit. Sorry, I'm very disjointed. Not finishing any thoughts. Sometimes that happens when I'm like a little bit struggling with the layout and yeah, and trying to talk at the same time. Doesn't work out so well. It's okay. I don't think you'll mind. Or if you do, you can just go to the next video on the list. So yeah, I haven't been watching a lot of process videos. I know that a lot of people are making them, but I don't watch a lot of them. My kids are outside. I think the lightning stopped and now it's just okay, I'm getting better. I'm feeling better about this. And how about, I feel like I just need a little something more up here. Not a ton more. I feel too that I should stop. Like I feel like my son really loves to go out in the rain and hoot and holler. That's what he's doing. I can hear him. Okay, just a little bit of, that doesn't look good. Okay. Sorry, I stopped talking altogether. I forgot all the things I was saying. It's my new normal. Can't complete a thought. Let's see what else we have. If there's, oh, here's some more little, whatever you call these things. How about these little stripes? Well, let's see. I do kind of like those stripes, so I'm gonna just lift up that tag. And see, normally I would be like not wanting to cover up things, but that's the thing about layering is you have to cover some of it. Some of it has to get covered up, right? I don't know, maybe that's just a problem I have. Do you have that problem? Okay, and then I have a little thing that says details. I like that idea. Putting a little, let's put it right. Well, that's an arrow. It seems like it's going to point. I'm not going to use it. The arrow is kind of going in the wrong direction. I also have one called Today, and now that looks like an arrow. That doesn't look good. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop fretting because I should stop fretting. What else, people? What can we do? Stop. How about, do we have September? Yeah, because it's September now. Oh my gosh. So, my son has this new bad habit of trying to scare his dad, and he like sneak up behind him. I just heard him do it, and my husband keeps saying like, "Stop! You're gonna give me a heart attack." Like, I'm old, dude. Cut it out. Yeah, it's a bad little habit. Okay, so there's September. That's kind of cute. Okay, anything else? What else do we need? But life is good. We're back in the school year. It's good. I feel like I just want one more little thing over here. How about welcome to today? Does that work? Does it work like this? It better work. Oh gosh. Ugh. I don't think it does. It doesn't, but I think it's going to be down. Yeah, it's down. It's not moving. That's the kind of unforgiving thing about working with this kind of paper. At least those stuff I make, and I don't know. I'm not motivated enough to, I think that's just the way it is. I think, let's try hello. 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 I kind of like the idea of the word hello over here. All right. Look, I even have a storm picture over there. And it's so funny because my sister-in-law, when she writes things on Facebook, she always kind of like, I don't know, she's a little contrarian too. And so she was like, I don't see a storm. You can see like it's coming across the water, but I think some people don't really understand how Facebook works necessarily. Or you shouldn't be getting on the Facebook and just ranting your head off. Okay, let's just see if we can do a tiny bit more sticking stuff on. Do we need to? No. Are we going to? Yeah. Just so that we have some different shapes going on in those places. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, sort of. Okay. Does that work at all? No. I should stop. And at some point, you should stop. I'm not doing that. And then she just rambled for like 10 years and I had to turn the video off, right? I'm sorry. Okay. Almost there. I think we're almost there. I kind of like the pie chart, you know, because then it would be, but where's the pie chart going to go? I like the idea, and I think there is a pie chart, or at least I made a pie chart that was inspired by this episode of Get It Scrapped. I feel like this is my worst video ever. I say that a lot. How do I like that? Okay, this should probably go this way. I know. I'm just making it worse. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, but I'm gonna stop. And so also, today was Wednesday. Let's just you know, if we're gonna add it on thick, let's just add it on all the way thick. And we'll just go there with it. Okay, now I'm going to do a little writing, and then I'll be back. And then I'll be done, and you'll be so happy, right? You'll be like, oh, thank God. Maybe tomorrow will be better. I know. Okay, yes, let's seriously stop. I'll be right back. Okay, so I did hashtag in school tutoring, hashtag soccer, hashtag volleyball, hashtag love, hashtag blonde ritual, hashtag happy birthday mom, hashtag backpacks, hashtag work, hashtag chicken pot pie, hashtag Duggars and Simpsons on TV, hashtag Jenny's coming, hashtag Jessie on the counter, hashtag Charlie and Ethel over, hashtag third week into our new school year routine, hashtag love mom. That's done. Okay. Sorry for all of the rambling I did. Par for the course. Okay, I'll try to make tomorrow more concise, perhaps. Okay, I love you people. I do. Thank you. I really do enjoy making the videos, and I like to hear your comments, and it's really a nice little, it is. It's a happy place. So thank you. Thanks for bearing with me. Okay, bye-bye.